というわけで PS4 ウロボロスの呪いをちょっとだけやっていきたいと思いますと。汝怪物なるを糸わばは怪物と戦う中で汝がその目に信用を捉えれば。あ、早い。ブロークンソードウルボロスの呪い。なるほど。スペイン・カタロニア1937年。撃たれてる撃たれてる。戦争だ戦争。
We must go now.
Papa!
Tiago, go with your mother to the trap. Take this. It will always be your guide.
メダリオン。
Yes, Papa.
We will join you shortly.
Se ve, the painting.
名の絵を。
La maledicción.
おお、やべえ。
This way.
おお、パパやられてる。
Signora, it is too late. Go.
Senor, in here.
Search them.
兵かね。
Of course.
パリ現在。
Paris in the spring. Passion, romance, l'amour. I was working in art insurance. It paid the rent, just about. And then, by chance, I met Nico at a private view.
You didn't tell me that you were back in Paris, George?
We should catch up. Let's have lunch.
ジョージとニコ。お、いきなり展開早い。
Non, monsieur, not la malédiction.
Ah.
Stay back.
Once again, Paris had shown me her dark side. A brutal robbery, a
野蛮な強
senseless murder.
盗。
Nico and I were about to be drawn into a new and terrifying adventure together.
へえ。
The gallery owner was dead. I guess sometimes playing the hero
オ
doesn't
ーナー
pay.
が死んだか。はい。
My company had insured the exhibition, so I had a crime to solve.
展示会の保険を担当。うんうん。
The cops would be here soon. I didn't have much time.
あんまり時間がない。所持品、電話。立件ばっかで誰？ニコ。無視かい。
Nico wasn't answering her phone.
ちょっと待ってよ。 メニューで、オプション。交換がでかかった。よいしょ。で、ゲームに戻るか。で、胸像を調べる。
The bus was balanced, but I didn't want to knock.
ほうほう。ほうほう。遺体を調べる。調べるアクション。
Poor guy.
基本的に。
The priest was giving last rites to the gallery owner.
神父が祈りをされている。いや、遺体調べるよ。
Excuse me, Father.
Yes, my son.
I'm George Stobart. My company insured the exhibition.
保険の担当。
My name is Simeon.
Is there anything I can do?
You can pray for his
冥福を
soul.
祈る。
A senseless murder.
無意味な殺人ですね。
On the contrary, this killing makes plenty of sense.
What do you mean?
A great evil has taken
大いなる
place.
邪悪が目覚めたのです。
This is the work of the devil.
悪魔の仕業。
I am a Dominican priest. I know. And now,
One minute I'd been planning dinner with Nico. The next I was talking art theft, murder, and the devil with a priest.
歩く、胸像絵画。
For the discerning connoisseur, a soupçon at 80,000.
いろいろ調べる。防犯カメラ。
With luck, the security camera had captured the
カメ
robbery.
ラのケーブル
The
が。
cable for the camera.
なるほど、なるほど。調べるといっぱいある
Just
な。
90,000.
とりあえず絵を調べて、盗まれた絵。
This was where the stolen painting had hung. Why that painting? And why kill for it? The stolen painting had an alarm,
警報がついてた。
which should have sounded when the painting was removed.
音が鳴るはずだった
I。needed to find out why it.
スピーカー、圧力パッド。
I pressed the button.
スピー
It
カ
was the
ー。
speaker cone for. Looked fine to me.
テストボタン。なるの。
So,
扉。おう。
so
the cable.
that was why the alarm hadn't sounded. A wire had been cut by someone who knew exactly what they were doing. This was an
内
inside
部の
job.
これは怪しい。
The pressure pad appeared to be, but the cut wire.
もういいのか？
Someone had cut a wire.
所持品電話。あとは胸像は別に調
The
べな
bus
くて
was back.
扉。
The door was locked with a keypad.
え、
If I wanted to get in there and look at the
暗証
CCTV,
番号。暗証番号どうやって調べるんだ？
the cable for the camera.
あとはチューインガム。
It was a blob.
チューインガム。こっち。神父。
Father Simeon looked. Father?
Yes, my son.
ああ、なるほどね。
Do you know the code to get into the office?
No.
With respect, Father,
うんうん。
a
Yes,
wire in the
insert the
painting's
cable.
alarm was deliberately cut.
Cut by the devil himself, perhaps.
悪魔が自ら切ったに
Well,
違い
as
ない。
far as I know, sightings of guys with horns and
You mock me, Mr. Stobart.
I
陰
think there's
謀
some...
Yes, Mr. Stobart. At last you see the truth.
No, Father. I mean that the
そうそう
robbery
そう
looks like a...
内部の犯行です。
Devil's work is always an inside
なんだこ
job.
の神父が。あん
Did
たら。
Henri say
あ
anything
あ、
before
そうだ
he...
ね。
He said, "Stop the car. I want to get in."
What does that mean?
We may never know.
What brought
Kenji.
you to the...
The painting.
Which one?
La Maledictio, of course.
マルディクシオ言いにくいな。
The painting that was stolen.
うんうんうん
I had to confront the evil.
が
Tell me
え
about the stolen painting.
Whoever gets close to it will
地
burn.
獄の炎に焼かれるでしょう。
What do you know about the man who painted La Maledictio?
書いた画家については
El Serp. He was a man playing with fire. The fire of eternal damnation.
邪
What
悪
did you mean when you said that a...
Your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about.
へえ
What?
Peter 5:8. The devil is all around, Mr. Stobart.
テルの副音書ほうポスター
The poster looked old.
扉
The street was quiet and upmarket.
うんちょっと待って外出たらあとはなんだピザの箱
The thief left the pizza box behind. I wondered what was... Well, no surprise there. Pizza. The guy must have been hungry. There was only one slice left.
ピザの箱を調べるおピザ手に入れたピザ
No
の
one
箱
had noticed. I decided to...
なんか住所が書いてないかあとはなんだあとはレインさんってなんだ
It was Hector Lane, France's
美
greatest
術評
art
論
critic.
家
We'd met before. It had... For a moment, I thought he was dead. But from
気
the
絶
snoring,
中
I...
レインさんねベスト
Lane was out cold.
Eh?
I was gonna need...
何かで目を覚まさないと
Lane was out... I was gonna...
アク
Lane
ション
had
じゃねえ
faint.
よ所持品でピザ口に食わせる
Even unconscious, Lane...
食ったんがいいやんということはなんだあいつを起こさせるにはどうするんだピザの箱を調べた
I
し
decided to leave it alone.
一体を調べる
Poor
か
guy.
お
Poor guy.
うんと、しわくちゃのメモ
There was a small piece of paper in the dead man's... It was too intriguing not to take a look. It read, 2:30 p.m. Be ready.
2時30分準備。
Innocent enough, until I realized that the robbery took place at 2:30 p.m. There was something fishy going on around here, and it wasn't just the canapes.
単純な事件じゃねえ
I
な。
quickly replaced them.
戻すんかい。
Poor guy.
香水
In。Henri's pocket was a tiny bottle. It was a bottle of bread.
死なる獣を目覚めさせるらしい。ナイス。中
I
根
didn't want Henri's blood on my hand.
調
There
べ
was
る。
no way anyone.
うんうん。なんかあとねえかな。メガネ。
He definitely looked. I always wondered who bought those white.
メガネ。メガネ。メガネ。ん所持品。ピザ。んあとはもうねえかな。調べるところは。ない。特になさそうかな。メガネ、メガ
A
ネ。
cryptic note in a bottle of no personal effects or any. I definitely need.
とりあえず、レインさん。香水で叩き起こすか。ほら
Time
よ。
to awaken. What?
What was that? It smells like...
70年代
Where
の
am I?
You fainted.
そうですよ。気を失ってましたよ。レインさんに話し
Welcome
か
back
け
to
て
the land of the living.
I wouldn't exactly call... Don't just stand there. Get me something to eat.
食べるもの持ってきてくれって。ピザか。ピザを。
I found a slice of pizza.
I asked for
Eh?
food, boy, not a cardboard...
Oh, okay, if you don't want it.
I didn't say that. Now give it
とりあえ
here.
ずいただくんかいよ。食うんかいよ。
Given the circumstances, that was surprisingly acceptable.
犯人は残してったピザやけどな、それ。
Now what's been going on? Oh, Henri, is he...
Dead? Afraid so.
うん。
Poor chap. Just like him to steal the limelight, though.
'Excuse me.
Do I know you?
Yes, our paths have crossed.
Of course. Pity.
I'm George Stobart. I
George
insured the
Stobart.
exhibition.
ほう。
I hope you have deep pockets then, my boy.
Could I ask you a few questions, Mr. Lane?
そうそう、情報をくれ、情報。
Fire.
キー
I
パッ
don't
ド。
suppose you...
Of course.
Oh.
I am, after all, the curator of... But I couldn't possibly give you access to the
Eh?
office before the police
Toto.
arrive.
I figured I wasn't going to get the door
う
code
ー
from Lane
ん、
by
アイスフッ
playing
クする
nice.
だけでは。
I needed to turn the...
アイスフックす
Mr.
るためな
Lane,
のか。
you're really going to have to give me the code to that door.
そうそうそう。
And why, pray, should I do...
Because the way the cops will see it, you're the
あ
prime
おう、ガブガ
suspect.
ブ、こんばんは。そうそう、要は第一容
We
疑者
both
だから
know you're innocent, Mr. Lane, but the cops, well, they may not see. I might be able to get them off your case, but in exchange,
そうそう、
I'd
暗
like
証
the
番
code
号
for the
教えてく
office
れ。
door.
But that's preposterous. The police would have neither evidence nor motive.
Funny you should mention that.
なんだ
So,
Henri-san.
you and Henri, not the best of pals, huh?
He and I had a convivial, professional relationship.
揺さぶりをかける。
Trouble is, I'm not seeing many tears, Mr. Lane.
ああ、親父さんどうも、ウィスウィスウィス。ウィスウィス、こんばんは。
Are you trying to accuse? The cops will be looking for a motive.
そうだ、早く暗証番号教えろ。
You're going to have...
Someone sabotaged the alarm on the stolen painting. A wire was cut.
What? Who could have got into the alarm system?
Exactly. It was an
Focus,
inside
you.
job, Mr. Lane.
ありがとう。ありがとうございます。
You're not suggesting that I...
Well, I'm afraid that's the way the cops are going to see it.
That's preposterous. How could I possibly have cut the wire?
An unusual painting turns up at your exhibition and gets stolen.
そうそうそう。
And your point...
The cops are going to ask some... But you give me the code to the
そう、
CC.
暗証番号教えてくれ
And
た
I'll do
ら、
my best to point...
I cannot let you into that room, Mr. Stobart. Besides, Henri found La Mallet.
This is an inside
そう、
job.
内部の犯行です
The
よ。
police are going to be...
I've been out of town for...
Just saying.
You're not going to scare me into giving you the...
I was onto something here, and I knew it.
Oh.
Lane was sweating. It wasn't pretty.
よしよし。
Don't suppose you've changed your mind about giving
そ
me
う、
that
暗
door
証
code.
番号教えろ。
Certainly
Ika.
not.
I might just do that, Mr. Lane.
なんだまだ、なんか情報が足りんのか。
Father?
これはね、推理アドベンチャーだ。
Yes, my son.
Hey, Father.
I will...
情報がもうねえか。爪切りなんだ
The nail clippers were monogrammed with the letters HL. Hector Lane.
いや、大丈夫やろ。こういうのは大概、全員の会話聞きゃ済んでくやろ。ヘクターレイ
They
ン。
must have fallen out of his...
爪切りで、爪切りで落とすの爪切りで落とすのか。
Change your mind?
Certainly.
Okay.
爪切りで
Are
落と
these
す
your
のか。
nail clippers, Mr. Lane?
Yes, they have my initial.
Huh. The perfect
なるほどね。
implement for cutting the alarm on the...
警報装置を
What
使った
are
の
you?
Well, the alarm was sabotaged, Mr. Lane. It was an inside job.
Are you? I had no reason to kill Henri.
Okay, but I don't think the cops will see it like that.
そうそう。
And
暗証番号が必要なんだ。
That's right.
ちょっと待って。
As I...
また足りんのか
how about some more?
I don't... So,
Mr. Lane,
as I...
なんだ爪切り。
guilty?
Sheer...
はい。ガブガブ。じゃあねー。またねー。
Lane had the kind of look...
ケンパッカーさんにかけてみるか。
Hello, Mr.
Stobart.
Mr. Rickenbacker?
Why does that surprise me? This better not involve the blue list.
Afraid it...
Oh, so...
Only one painting.
Well, what are you wasting time talking to me? Find that painting, or find a way to avoid paying out.
ボス
You're
か。
welcome.
The thief had a gun. He shot the gallery owner dead.
We insured him too?
No, sir.
Well, that's one. At least tell me.
サボタージってなんだ。
I'm pretty sure this.
そうそう
The
そう。
alarm was disabled.
So, it was an inside
そう
job.
そうそうそう。
Who else is at the game?
レインさん。
There's a guy called Hector.
Lane. Why does that name sound
Oh.
familiar?
He's an art critic. I think he's connected to the exhibition.
うんうん。
Now, could it be him?
いや、
You
違
couldn't
うな。
Squeeze
possibly.
him anyway.
If I was going to squeeze Lane, I need.
Find out who disabled the security system.
なんか情報くれるんじゃねえのか。ちょっとニコさん。ニコさん出ねえのかよ。
Nico still.
あとはなんだ。
The poster.
扉、神父、胸像絵、防犯カメラ。なんかねえのかな。調べられた絵画。
Just 9?
防犯カメラが。
The cable for the camera ran into the. I still need.
キーパッド必要。盗まれた絵。
The pressure pad appeared, but the cut.
警報は切れてる。
Someone had cut a wire.
ここはもういいな。ピザ
I
の
decided to
箱。
leave it alone.
ピザの箱はいい。外出るのか。
I wondered.
オフィスの窓。
The room looked like. I could just see the glow of the CCTV.
画廊の窓。
From out here, you couldn't see the stove.
歩くってなんだ。歩くって。ウィンドウ。
I've always.
ウェイター。
Excuse me.
Monsieur?
There's just been a robbery at the gallery.
そう。
Oh, really?
You don't sound.
All property is theft, monsieur. And all art is property. Therefore, all art is
すべ
theft.
ての芸術は盗
Do
まれる
you
ため
not
にある。
agree?
まあ確か
Well, when.
に。
Did you see anybody run out?
There was a beautiful woman with a camera.
Oh, that must have been.
それはニコさんだろ。
You know her? You're surprised?
Can you tell me anything about?
I assume, monsieur, that like all of us, he is inherently...
No wonder this guy's cap. The gallery owner.
Life has no meaning the moment you look.
Right.
Can we ever truly know another human being, monsieur? He spent little time at the cafe, unlike his friend.
お、レインさん知っとるってことか。
What do you
画
know?
廊は
It's bourgeois, vacuum,
値段だろう。
just like its curator Lane.
へ
He's
え。
always in here, you
お、
know.
新しい愛人。
What do you know about?
Lane? Oh, yes. He drinks here sometimes. He slid away last night without
Yeah.
paying.
お金は払わず。
Last night.
After midnight, for sure. If you see him, give him this bill.
よし。
The
これ
check
で
was from last night. But Lane told me he was... This could be the leverage I...
よし。
Thank you for your...
Perhaps next time you...
てんてんてんてん。サクレクール人。
The Sacré-Cœur. The highest point in Paris.
へえ。パリやったか。そっちには行けない。行けない。行けない。ドリンクメニュー。
The menu offered black coffee.
ブラックコーヒー何か。こっち系。こっちって何あるんだろう。公衆トイレ。公衆トイレ
You gotta hand it to the French. They know how to take a leak in
こ
style.
こですんのマジか。
It was a...
パリってこういうのなのトイレにショックを受けてるの俺。地下鉄
For
の
a
駅。
moment I contemplated getting on the next... But a man was...
うんうん。仕事してからっていうことね。公衆トイレすげえな。よいしょ。レインの請求書を叩きつける。
Take a look at this.
What of it?
It's your bill from the cafe next door.
うんうんうん。
So,
It's dated yesterday. Last night,
Yesterday.
in fact. 12:30. You said you were out of town. You sure drank a lot of champagne last night without paying the bill. But you told me that you were away from Paris last night. I hate to say it, but tell you what. You give me the code to the door, and the police need never know. A motive and proof of involvement.
そうですよ、レイ
Not
ンさ
looking
ん
good.。
you are a blackmailer, Stobart.
Just doing my job.
All right. You have me.
6397。
Number is 6397. But I admit to...
I had the code.
よっしゃ。
What was that number again?
Everyone, hold it right.
え
Damn it.
警察来て。
I am Inspector Navet of the Paris Serious Crimes. Now, nobody move. Move, I want a total lockdown. Nobody...
数分後。
I needed to get back into the gallery, but a familiar figure was guarding the door.
639の覚えてこう。よいしょ。6397。よいしょ。
It was Sergeant Moo. Our paths had crossed.
そこ通してくれないかしら。ムーさん。ムーさん通せ。
Sergeant Moo, we.
Aha, Madame Collard. An unexpected pleasure.
I was in the gallery at the time of the theft. Can I get back in?
I am sorry, but I am under strict orders from Inspector Navet.
へえ。
Nobody in,
誰も
nobody
入れない、
out.
誰も出さない。
And I must correct you, Madame.
マダム
It is no longer just a theft. It is a murder.
マダ
Mon Dieu! That poor man! I
Garou.
witnessed the crime.
I'm sure you can make an official.
I saw the thief.
I am implacable, Madame Collard.
うん。そう、
I
強盗を
chased
見
after
見
the
た。
shooter and got off.
Inspector Navet will be delighted.
You've got to let me into the
So,
gallery
nakalido.
to show him.
Absolutely not.
ダメなんかい。
So, I cannot go in without Inspector...
No.
And to get Inspector Navet's permission, I need to go in.
うん。
Exactement.
なんだそれ。
Have you ever heard of Kafka, Sergeant Moo?
Madame Collard, I do not see what soccer players have to do with this.
No, he's a...
中に入りたい
Who is in-
な。
The most... A genius! A man
ジーニ
played...
アス。
He sounds highly perspicacious.
Madame, it is not for us to talk about the inspector's sweaty proclivities. He is about to solve his third case in as many days.
他で3つ目の事件を解
So,
決。
what's he got that the other investig...
Blood spatter. He is the
Check
world
convinces.
expert. He reads the entrails of the...
Here's my press card.
そう、記者証を見せても。
Yes, madame. Stay... And always leave a light on when...
I
Yeah.
really need to...
Tut tut. He is not... He is applying any moment now. I certainly hope so.
This was madness.
疲労。
Why are you so tired, Sergeant Moo?
I have been working for 3 days with no rest.
3日間休みなしで。
Nave is a genius in his field, and he assumes that we all have his energy.
Oh, you poor man. If you'd like to go and get some sleep, I
Oh,
will watch the
card
door
day.
for you.
That's very thoughtful. Ha! A cunning attempt to make me... A gendarme never leaves his post.
Well, how about a hot drink?
Ah, that would do the trick for sure. Unfortunately, I mustn't drink on
隣
duty.
のカフェからコーヒーを。
My doctor specifically warned me against it after the last...
事件。
That incident.
I don't want to talk. All I can... I am on duty.
なんとか
Thanks
系
a lot, Sergeant.
ヌーが邪魔やから、
The pissoir.
窓から、
The body was still in there. I had
そうそうそう。こいつが邪魔だから、こ
an intricate...
っち行きたい。こっち行きたいんだけど。
I wasn't going to...
窓調べて、
It was an... The room was full of...
ジョージは
Hi, George. I'm outside the gallery.
Thank God you're safe, Nico. I tried the phone, but I couldn't get an answer.
Inspector Moo is out here and he's not
そうな
letting
ん
me
だ
in.
よ。巡査長が黙ってんだよ。
I managed to grab a couple of photos, but the guy got away.
Poor Henri is dead.
I know. Why kill him?
I've been trying to find out.
内部の犯行。
So, no ordinary robbery.
And no ordinary painting. The priest claims
絵は邪悪だと言い張ってる。
I need to get into the office and see what... Maybe you can help me out when...
ルーニーって誰だ？
Ronnie, I'm at the exhibit.
You're kidding me. That place is a dump.
A painting's been stolen and the gallery
そ
owner's
う
been
そう、
shot.
画廊のオーナーが垂れたよ。
What? Okay, speak to anybody who saw what happened. Scope out the place. And call me as soon as you... Bye, Nico.
This could be the scoop I...
特ダネ。なるほどね。
I had no intention.
公衆トイレ調べてもな。画廊の窓調べても。
I had...
ムーさんが邪魔だしな。とりあえずカフェで、お、
Madame,
どうもどうも。
Bonjour, monsieur.
ボンジュールムッシ
whatever it is you want, we are
ュ。
closed.
営業時間外なのか。
Then why are you standing here?
You would not understand, madame.
Try me.
Because I look at you and I know you are like all the others.
The others?
The pretty women who shop, who gossip, who have their spa days, their
アーモンドクロワッサン大好き。
That bad, huh?
and the men with their grooming products and their shiny shoes and their skinny suits who come to my cafe and ask me for lattes, macchiatos,
フラッペ。
I see your point.
Is this what we fought on the barricades for, madame? Ripped up the paving slabs, bled on the streets.
Isn't it?
No, madame, it is not. We fought for ideas, for philosophy, for freedom, equality, fraternity.
Vive la révolution.
革命万歳。
And do you know what drove us on as we fought? What fueled the streets of Paris in that glorious spring?
話長えな、上田。
Cheap one?
No, madame, no! It was French Café Noir that inspired us.
ブラ
The
ックコーヒ
simple...
ー。
So that's...
Yes, madame. I serve only thinkers, philosophers. And you, madame, with your polite top and...
This is a...
Yes, to the right people.
On any other day, I would have given this guy a
青に一
straw
発捨てると思いました。
But there was a chance.
え、そうなの？
Monsieur,
Life is fleeting, madame. The sands of time are running through your feet.
well, that...
We know not what we want, and yet we are responsible for what we are.
There's been a crime.
うん。事件があって。
That is terrible, madame. But you know what they say.
No, but I think you're going to tell me.
Life begins on the other side of despair.
人生は絶望の死から始まります。いやいやい
C'est
や。
vrai, no?
話長えな。
Well, he was pushing...
During the riots, we...
いや、話
Oh,
長えな、おい。
really?
It was. Except we made coffee by the... I've never brewed.
コー
Of
ヒー。
course,
い
our
や、コーヒー
brave
くれよ。
heroes spent half their time going for a pee. But with our coffee inside them, they fought the running dogs all night long.
None of this was helping me.
Au revoir.
話そんだけかよ。
As always, Paris looked beautiful.
パリは綺麗だ。いやいや。ドリンクメニュ
The menu of...
ー。何か、
The waiter watched over his tables with barely disguised con... 記者証をウェイターに出す。 Here's my bread.
La liberté. Madame, you are not the person that I took you to be. You must accept my deepest, my most
なん
profound
だ、これ
apology.
と態度変わりがあった。
Well, of course I accept. But
La liberté. The great journal of freedom.
なるほどね。こいつの新聞社が好きなのね。
At the height of the battle, as the tear
でも
gas,
話長え。
it was la liberté. I know now that you are not the kind of woman. You are a true...
Monsieur,
The road to it.
could we have...
And
コーヒーを
How
くれ。
about some...
for you, there is only one coffee that I can serve you. One moment.
よし。やっとコーヒーか。
Here is your coffee, madame.
よしよしよし。
Thank you. The coffee was...
あ、お持ち帰りのコーヒーをちょうだい。
For a fellow... One
よしよ
moment.
し。これでやっとあのじいさんどかせる。
Here's your...
いただきます。
Thank you, Miss.
さらば。で、このじいさんにコーヒーを渡して、持ち帰りのコーヒーを
Sergeant Moo,
Sa
I
no me.
brought you a coffee.
Coffee? Fantastic. Just what I need. But wait. I must not. My little problem.
I'm sure one little cup of
そうそう、
coffee
一
won't
杯く
hurt.
らい平気でしょ
I am tempted, madame, but I cannot risk it. I am sorry.
う。飲まねえのかい。
So, this incident, it involved you, some coffee, and your little problem?
It is a tale of woe, madame.
I'm all ears, Sergeant.
Well, since you seem
コー
quite
ヒーを飲むとなんか事件
understanding,
Please do.
I was in charge of canine security for the president himself.
話で上がるぞ。
One day, en vacances,
うん。
he went for a... I stayed alone with his dog, but I had drunk a coffee to stay
うん
awake.
うん。
So I tied the dog to a
うん
tree
うん。
and
コーヒ
went
ー飲んで
for
トイ
a...
レをしに行った。
When I came back,
ご意見は
liaison dangereux
Hmm?
with the lady minister.
But how did they find out?
Well, 2 months later, the president's Labrador gave birth to
Ah.
6, and I was busted to
へ
sergeant.
え。
Just,
You are a victim of a great injustice, Sergeant.
you think so?
But of course, you knew you must not fall asleep at your post. You were guarding the president himself.
Well, the president's dog.
Ah, it was the same.
Yes.
And by drinking that coffee, you made the ultimate sacrifice.
うん。いいから早く
And
コーヒーを飲め。
now France is calling you again. She is saying,
そう。
drink, Sergeant Moo, drink!
ドリンクを飲め。早く。
She is?
She is. Drink or fall asleep at your post.
I suppose.
Bravo, Sergeant.
そうよ、巡査長。さあ、コーヒーを飲め。はい、飲んだ。
Oh dear. Oh dear. Excuse me, madame. I must use the petit gendarme's
Aye.
room. It has
Just say-
gone straight through me. Could you watch the gallery door for...
Oh, you can count.
マジであそこですんの？
I distracted Moo. It was now or never.
突入。
How did you get past Sergeant Moo? Well, you won't fool me so easily, madame. I shall question you later.
Nico, am I glad to see you.
やっと合流か。
So, what's the problem?
The inspector's watching me like a hawk.
気づかれずにこの部屋に入るのは無理なんだ。
I'll see what I can do.
策を考えようか。
The boss assist. If it had
タグを調べる。
the painting was La Malédiction by an artist named. It was the
こっちか。ピザの箱。トマトの尻。
the tomato sauce had splattered on the floor.
注入
No
が
way was I going.
トマトの尻。
I
Ori.
spread some of this sauce around with my shoe.
うんうん。
It looked a little bit like a. If I was going to distract. No way was I.
所持品で。
My smartphone.
え
The
トマト
tomato sauce looked.
チューイ
No
ン
way
グガ
was I
ムを
go-
剥がす。 その箱
I'd listen.
神父と話す
Excuse me, Father.
Father,
Are you...
it's a terrible
Could I ask you...
What kind?
I'm a reporter for La Liberté.
うん
I
記者か
suppose it cannot hurt.
Did you say
射撃
The devil takes...
anything?
I'm sorry, my dear. My mind...
What do you think about...
Is that...
I think it's just sauce. I wonder if there's a mop.
モップ
We
ね
are facing death. This is no time.
Father Simeon... What?
アンリさんについては
And in... If he was peddling such blasphemous work,
Father Simeon was... Why did you...
God brought me here.
What do
神
you...
のお導き
I
ね
knew there was...
うん
The painter was El Serp. The Serp.
Evil?
I wanted to bear witness.
Well,
Really? I'd say his...
that was...
モップね
grotesque.
How
邪
come...
悪ね
By killing.
Does that mean we're...
Laugh not at the devil.
社
This is
長
my...
Good.
Thank you.
ダメだな何も情報なしだな
The priest had...
うーんやはりこいつか
Are you...
Enchanté, madame. And
I'm Nico Kala, a reporter.
ah, a fallen angel then. My favorite sort.
何ナンパしてんのこいつと
What can you tell me about the...
It was called La Malediccio, an unknown work that only recently surfaced.
Who was the artist?
A mysterious figure known only as El Serp. Some say he was a
ピカソも
student
弟
of
子という
Picasso.
ほう
He was good, but not great.
What can you tell me about the...
Oh, it was truly awful. What he...
Have you
Ooh,
spoken to Jean?
The Amer...
Yes.
He promised to clear up any misunderstanding.
Father Simeon...
本
The priest is a lunatic. La Malediccio is...
What can you tell me about
当だ画
Henri?
廊は
Dear Henri, a shining diamond in the ordure that is the mot... He owned the gallery.
この画廊は持ち主だよ
What will we...
Tell me about the shooting.
この瞬間
At all.
Take your time.
I can't be sure. Perhaps I could answer your questions
ナ
over
ン
dinner.
パかよまた
I'm sorry, monsieur. I'm on a tight deadline.
I would have tackled him.
Did you know that the...
No. How? I suppose that's...
Here's my...
車掌
And there...
Thanks for your help. I wasn't going to...
モップがねえかなモップ鍵を調べてな
The gallery. I didn't...
ポスターを破ろう
I didn't feel like tearing...
うーん
I didn't want...
こいつに
Inspector Nave.
警部の話を聞くか
My time is of...
Have you seen that stain on...
I don't have time to waste discuss... Please,
I suppose this...
it is a robbery gone bad. Nothing more, nothing less.
強盗ね
Surely...
Please, the victim's body paints is... Consider the impact of the bullet.
Don't you find it...
うんうん
Life is full of odd things, madame. Think. I prefer to come.
Did you see the
そう
alarm
そう
was...
警報装置で最
I
強
have interrogated the crime scene, madame. I prefer biological.
Don't you think that...
The forensic team will... Do not bother.
Why don't you check...
防犯カメラの業
Madame, that is not my area.
But the CCTV...
Correction, madame. It is but an unless you know something.
The only evidence... What do you think...
He is...
Could you give...
Now is...
Thanks. I'd never met the... Poor guy.
どうしようかな。
It was a...
モップがどっかにないかな。ジョージと。
Josh.
Yeah, Nico.
So why do you need...
I'm pretty sure the robbery was an inside job.
So what...
Super cop.
What if I create...
You do that and...
That's a deal. Somehow I had to get the inspector away from the... George was in... I hadn't...
モップがどこにあるんだ一体。
I like...
警報装置調べてもな。
George said that somebody... The paint...
モップがねえのか
I
な。
wanted it...
どうしようかな。記者証見せてもな。
Getting in... At least...
なんもなさそうだな。手前にトマトのシミはどうすりゃいいんだ。
The tomato sauce...
でもチューインガムが取れね
No way
えから。
It was a blob of chewing gum. The stain was a...
最初で取れるの？
The tomato sauce looked as close to blood as...
まさかの山椒でチューインガムを取るとは。
Inspector!
Yes?
結婚。
Have you seen the stain?
Indeed. How very... I must investigate immediately, before one of these idiots steps in it.
トマトソースだけどね、それ。
Interesting. Maybe it is time to employ...
よし、今のうちだ。
Okay, Josh. That should distract him for a while.
Nice work, Nico. I'll let you know what I find in the office.
ピーピーピーピーガッチャリ。
I was sure the inspector hadn't seen me slip away, but I needed to be...
なんかいっぱいあるな。来た。
I didn't imagine...
とりあえず、 手前はあれだな。ドリームキャッチャー。時計。
It was a pretty...
防犯カメラ。
The CCTV system was ancient. It took individual shots and recorded them to tape. It looked like I needed to enter a passcode
また暗証
for
番号。
recording.
6397じゃねえの。違ったー。
I tried the door. It was a small...
8つの数字か。
The poster advertised a 19... headlined by a group...
1975。いや、そんなガラクタ。
A pair of...
招き猫調べてけどダメか。パイプ。
It was a hookah pipe. Henri sure liked this clutter.
机。
I didn't like the idea. I had a feeling the pins weren't... I didn't need a business.
ペン。
The pen could have been useful. Then again, it might have... The lighter was corrupt. I decided to leave. Carrying an ink pot, the ink would have stayed. I didn't feel the switch control. There was nothing special about the light. I didn't want to carry the... It was the paper that Nico lived for the...
なんか調べ他に持っていけないのか。
The card was of no use to me.
机の引き出しか。はい。
There was nothing else in the drawer.
はいね。
The folder looked interesting. This was very definitely tampering with evidence. It was a completion of work notice from a company called Vera Security. They weren't the guys we'd recommended. Henri had gone behind our backs to choose a different security outfit. Huh. I'd never heard of Vera Security, but there was an address and phone number on the...
所持品。作業終了中、積み切り。
Henri had a model of a VW. The engine capacity was displayed on the back.
排気量。
1600cc. Henri sure had it.
像。
The statue was up close and personal. I could see that the fig leaf was him. The woman in the...
像、机、ソファ
The sofa had...
壺。
It looked like Henri...
絵画。
A naked lady stared. The trinkets, the junk, the instruments. The street was...
メモボードかやっぱ。
Henri's notice board was...
Eh?
It didn't look like there was...
カレンダー。
The calendar... Henri had ringed 27th May and scrawled...
5月27。
Poor guy hadn't quite made it. Henri had ringed...
ということは、
The telephone... The phone was vintage. It was hard... Henri may have been a...
誕生日かなということは、誕生日。 押し花。
The frame. Henri may have been. If Henri was a guitar.
多分単05誕生日2
Bingo.
お誕生日でいいんか
I rewound the tape to before the robbery. This was the first interesting frame. It was Henri studying La Malédiction. He couldn't have had any idea what was about to happen.
うんうん次のフレ
Nico and I were taking a look at La Malédiction just before the robbery. Funny? The painting didn't strike me as remarkable at the time. Just odd.
次のフレ
A good view of La Malédiction. I could kind of see why Father Simeon thought it was evil. There was a certain presence about it. The image was a little fuzzy, but in the center of the painting was what looked like a I thought that's what the priest said. There was definitely something unsettling.
あとは調べるもんない次のフレ
The killer caught in the act.
本当か強
The
盗
CCTV had caught the killer. He knew exactly which painting to take. The most striking aspect.
強盗はもう調
He
べ
knew exactly what. The moment it all went horribly wrong. Why hadn't Henri backed down when the thief pulled the gun?
そうだね
If that was me, I'd have done whatever the guy wanted. There was some writing on the front of his helmet, but the writing was just a blur. The most striking. The alarm should have sounded, but it had been sabotaged.
細工されてたね
I wondered who could have done that.
そうアンリ
Maybe
自身
Or perhaps even Vera's security, who'd installed the system. 意味ないか爪切り香水電話 The writing was just a.
じゃあ次のフレームに行って
Why hadn't Henri back? The killer making his getaway.
Oh.
A logo on the front of his helmet read Waterloo Motors.
モーター
That could be. A logo on the alarm should have.
よしよし
The painting was. The alarm should have. There I was taking a look at the alarm. That was me.
僕
I hadn't thought about that when I was taking a look at.
僕ですね
That was the last. I'd probably.
で終わっていいのかな
I knew it'd be wrong.
完全に調べ終えるまでってなんかあるの
It was a. The poster. Henri had ringed 20. It didn't look. It was.
ランプ電
The
話
phone was vintage.
なんだガラク
A
タ
pair of evil eyes.
パイ
The
プ。
pipe was pretty cool.
ギター。ギター。押し花。
The frame.
ドリームキャッチャー違うそのもの。無形の
A
バス。
1600cc Type 2 VW.
1666。1666。
I had what I...
え、そうなの？じゃあ、
I had no reason to...
じゃあなんだと。
It was a strategic...
一軸の歯。股間調べるのか。
Thankfully, there was no... Very...
おお。股間、まあ、いっか。股間から金庫が。あれ、
I
鍵
wasn't
な
going to
の？
open this... I was fairly sure that even Henri... I wasn't going to open the safe without... I wasn't going to open the safe.
持ってねえよな。爪切りで開けるか？
Now that...
また、まあね。香水。
That wouldn't have worked. It was a naked... This stuff was...
もう、じゃあ調べることない。
I didn't want to go back into the gallery just...
え？
It didn't look like... I had no reason to... It was a... The phone was vintage.
なんだ？像を調べ
It
る。
was a stat...
股間
I
で
opened the...
金庫だろう？
The secret compartment was open.
鍵か。
The street was... This stuff...
ガラクタ
A pair of...
パイ
The
プ。
pipe was...
いいパイプだしね。
The poster advertised the 1975 Stockholm Music Festival.
あー、ルグさんこんばんは。どうもどうも。ルグさんもなかなか元気そうでよかったです。元気そうというか。時計調べる。防犯カメラはもう意味ない。
I had what... If only... The frame containing... The frame containing... I didn't want to go...
どうしよう。なんだ。
A naked...
はい。
The woman...
像を調べても意味はない。なんだ。ヒント。机の左側にあるゴミ箱を調べてみよう。なんという優しい設計だ。
In the trash can, I found a crumpled letter from Henri's credit card company. It listed extravagant purchases from a variety of ladies' fashion stores. The address indicated that Henri lived in the chic and expensive 16th arrondissement of Paris. I decided to put the letter back. Henri's financial...
おっと、警部にバレたな。
So, you have snuck in here, and now you are temper...
真実とライズってなんだ？
I wasn't tampering with anything. I was just looking for clues.
That is my job, Monsieur... Monsieur...
Stobart. George Stobart. Paris Mutual. We insured the...
Oh, really? So, you have plenty to gain from their...
Well, no. We have plenty to lose from the robbery.
Don't patronize me, monsieur. Only a fool wouldn't know how insurance works.
Yeah. No flies on you, Inspector.
Exactly. I have to get up very early in the morning, which means I can be sure to catch the worm.
So I see.
May I remind you, monsieur, that a serious crime has been committed.
Of course, but...
D'accord. But remember, any...
Okay.
そう、ベラ警備会社の作
Do
業
you know anything about a company called Vera
そうそう
Security?
ベラ。
No, I have never heard of...
It's very likely that the security camera holds a clue to the killer's
そうそう
identity.
そうそうそう。
Monsieur, I am a Monsieur...
Yeah, California born and bred.
カリフォルニアです。
Of course. I think perhaps you are wanting to be like that Starsky and Butch, monsieur. No?
スタスキー&ハッチってなんだ？
Rolling around on top of fast cars with beautiful ladies, firing your gun.
Interesting idea.
Indeed. You may go now.
I had some valuable leads. But before following up on them, Hey, Nico. You want to grab a quick cup of coffee?
Sure.
コーヒーでも飲みに行こうぜ。
I am pleased to announce that I have finished my preliminary investigation. This is now an official crime scene, and you must all go. I shall be questioning all of you again in the coming days. Nobody is to leave the country, particularly you, Monsieur Stobart. Monsieur Lane will stay behind to help secure the perimeter. Mo?
Yes, Inspector.
Let them out.
Right away.
はい、出てくぜ。
Two coffees, please.
Nice work in there, Nico. Whatever you did, it worked.
I just made a tiny distraction, and Nave bought it.
I think Nave would buy anything if it had blood on it.
ブラックコーヒー。
You know, this whole setup, the theft, the murder, it just doesn't make sense.
What do you mean?
Like I said, I think it was an inside job.
そうそう、内部の犯行。
Go on.
Someone disabled the alarm, but on just one painting.
Let me guess. La maledicción.
La maledicción. 言いにくい。
Exactly. And I aim to find out who did it. The CCTV picked up an image of the thief. His helmet had the words Waterloo Motors written on it.
Interesting. I think I got a couple of good shots of him too, but I need to take a better look at them at home.
Great. Let me know. Well, the priest thinks La Maledicción is...
Sure, she's just crazy.
まともじゃねえってか。
Yeah, you're probably right. But there's something... I found the address of the security company already employed. It was not the one that I recommended.
Good luck with your investigation. Well, I guess I should go. This...
Yeah?
It's good to see.
Great to see you too, Nico. I watched her walk away. The sound of traffic, the sun shining, a crime to solve. And...
Oh. ピン刺しなんだこれアンリのアパートとりあえずアンリのアパートかな
As I approached Henri's whether coming here so soon after his death, Paris sure had a...
公園
At the end of the road,
トニーの店
Tony's Brasserie.
ブティック
Parisian... I recognized the name Sasha from the charges listed in all...
サーシャ
Parisian...
サーシャ上は調べられないカフェ
Paris...
出口なんだなぜ
That was the street I just... Parisians...
インターホンブー
Excuse me, madame. This is George Stobart. Could I...
What?
George Stobart, madame. I'm from the insurance company.
奥様どうもどうも
God's sake, did they have all this? I don't want to buy insurance.
No, I'm not selling, madame.
Oh, I see. You people move fast. This isn't a good...
Madame, I...
あら
Right. Now that hadn't it.
入れはしないか
Unsurprised.
さすがにちょでもインター
That
ホン
was...
に爪切り香水いいよ
That was...
今は意味ないかブティック
Pari...
意味はないかとりあえず
Tony...
出るかあとは警備会社
The address led me to a dead-end alley at the end. No wonder I'd never heard of Vera's security. The aircon...
無人の
place
店
looked like...
扉
Help!
What's wrong?
There's a monster
What? Where?
on the floor. Get rid of it. Oh,
ゴキブリね
yes.
おいよ
Come here, little fella. There were crumbs on the... There were crumbs on the floor. I was never going to catch...
爪切りだ
I needed a...
じゃあコース行こう。え
There were crumbs on the floor.
なんだ、爪切りで食べか
That
す。
was... There were crumbs on the floor.
ネズミ。どうしようどうしよう。なんだ。テーブル。おっと、タバコの葉。
Romanovs. The ashtray was full of cigarettes. The filter was... As a child, a crumpled... The ashtray was full of cigarette butts.
マッチ箱で。
Leave that radio alone.
大騒ぎする女性。
Hello.
Cock out.
とりあえずマッチ箱で。
A plan started to... I tipped out... There were crumbs on the...
とマッチの空箱食べか
I
すで。
set down my matchbox. I was never going to catch... The box needed...
箱入れのマッチさ。まだなんか足りんのか。引き出しか。
There was a...
まだなんか足りんのか。
Romanovs. That was... Never... The ashtray was full...
なんだ、どうすりゃいいんだこれ。
That... I was never going to... The box needed some bait.
餌ってなん
The
だ。
box needed some bait.
餌ってなんだ。
I refused to talk.
ノーサイン。
Please.
屋台。
Phone company.
ポテンシャルか。なんか買うしかない。
Hello, I'm George Stobart.
Call me Bassam. And do... I have a resounding...
Bad migraine, eh?
The worst. The buzzing and... I thought the neon sign had potential.
Is it your sign?
No, the pre... But this is horrible.
ネオンサインが。
Could you help me?
Please, Mr. Stone.
じゃあ、
Vera Security. I was gonna get some.
とりあえずこのネオサインを壊して、
Please don't.
The neon sign.
爪切りで壊す。
That was.
マッチで燃やす。
I needed a.
え、香水？
That.
ネオサインなんで壊すの？
The stall. Bottle stop. Phone.
バサムさんなんかくれんかな。
You want me to try fix?
Do you know what?
I'm very good at
Then please
ネ
do.
オサインの修理か。
Marketing analysis and
じゃあ修理する。
I took a good look at the wiring was exposed and the cover broken. No wonder it was flashing. I pulled the
ケー
wire
ブル
off.
を引っ込んでいた。
Well, that was one way to. Now only half the sign.
ケーブルケーブルなんだこれ。えなんだ。全然わかんない。なんだこれ。今度いいのか。
The buzzing and.
And I'm very grateful. When you're building a brand from, I need a name that makes my customer.
I could take a look at your.
You are like a genie from a magic lamp.
Tell me about.
This story. But the nonsense. I need something original, yet familiar.
I decided if Bassam knew how. Phone.
名前にせんなんてことか。並べることができそう。とするってのも、バサムの店に合う言葉を混ぜさせよう。
Seemed the letters could be. Shame it didn't have the right letters to spell Bassam. I'd have to think of something else.
何？ちょっとヒントがなさすぎてわかんないんだけど、これ。 何？ちょっと待って。超むずいんだけど、これ。バサモの、
At least the sign's not.
I know. And as if only it's that would
Do you know any?
not really.
Why do you?
Rush.
ネオン。わかんねえ。ヒント見るか。超わかんねえ。ヒント見よう。遠い国や冒険を思わせる。いや、わからんがな。ネオンを調べてアルファベット7文字の単語を考えよう。冒険や7文字の単語を調べよう。光るところ。アラジンか。アラジンだけど、あら。ジン、ディン、ディ、あら、ディ、なんだディの打者なんだ。あら、ジがね、ジ、あら、ジ、あら、ディ、アラジン。違うか。ヒント見てもわかんねえというこの。違うのかな。アラジン。違うのか。
At least the sign's not.
As I know. And as if only that would.
違うのか。単語がわかんねえ、まさかの。1、2、3、4、5、6、7やから光ってるとこの単語を。あら。アラジン。アラジンの単語わかんねえ。アラディダッシャーなんだこれ。英語は苦手だな。D。I か。 違うのか。サラディンとかね。1234567 7文字1234567のどうだ。
At least the sign's not.
あれちゃうの
I know. And as if only that would send my business.
くそ。ヒントを見てもわからぬとは。ヒント。のヒントがさらに出た。ありがてえ。単語が違ってた。ヒントわかりやす。あら DD んなるほど。よし。ヒントサンキュー。DD なるほどね。DDN 英語わかんねえ。わかんなかったな。アラディン。アラジンじゃないのね。アラディン。
Aha. That seemed like a good name.
ああ、ヒントサンキュー。ヒント機能あってよかった。
Hey, Bassam, how about this? I know it's not your name, but...
Aladdin. Very cool.
Aladdin.
That's a terrific name for my store. Hits every one of my...
Glad you like it.
You're a genius, George.
じゃあなんか商品くれ。
Phone company.
なんかバサムからなんかくれんかな。
Ah,
Do you happen to know...
そうそう、ゴキ
to
ブ
be
リを。
honest, George, but as a layman, perhaps I could suggest you...
Why is that?
The entire family will catch the scent and arrive for the funeral.
Ooh.
You need to find a container.
Rich tea.
ビスケット。
The perfect cockroach biscuit. Dry.
I'll give it a try.
ありがてい。あとは、
What do you think?
I'm over the moon, George. Thanks to you, I can now sell my retro cavalcade of... And you know what they say?
So what do you...
Ah, I'm glad you asked.
Lie.
English biscuits, Turkish delight, French cassettes, Brazilian Betamax videos.
Thank you.
You're very...
Do you have any...
Nail clippers?
I like...
香水
Smell
は
this.
I didn't think.
I've got some...
マッチョを持ってます。
Always good to have.
I decided if Bassam knew how. I
Eats...
で会話終わりで、よっしゃ、ゴキブリ退治か。ビスケット。
I added some bait to the matchbox.
おっしゃ。
Gotcha.
ゴキブリゲット。
You are a gentleman and no mistake. I hate cockroaches.
Always ready to help a damsel in distress.
I bet you are.
Yes, please. Do you know if there's anyone in the office I can talk business with?
Yes, me, chérie. I'm Annette. The
technician.
Oh, gosh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean... The gloves. I just thought...
easy mistake to make. If you haven't been reconstructed that...
Oh, but I have been reconstructed. A number of times. From the ground up.
アネッテさん
The Vera...
とりあえずアネッテさん、でも引き出し気になるんだけどな。勝手に開ける引き出し。
Look.
え
Annette's peripheral. Even the...
よくとあるネズミの死体。後ろの扉気になるの。言ったらダメか。
Please.
It was like she had some kind of...
勝手に調べてないとダメか。ラジオ。
Do you mind?
Annette was...
とりあえずアネッテさんから情報を聞き出すか。
What can I do for you?
There's been a theft at Le Lézard Bleu. A painting's been stolen.
Shame. Still, I'm sure you'll get over it.
I believe your company set up the security.
Oh, no, we didn't.
Oh, yes.
Didn't.
Did.
I've got all day.
But I...
オフィスの扉だね。
Annette, could I just... What? No, no.
Oh.
It says here that Vera was hired to do the security of the gallery.
書類をやると。
Didn't do a very good job, did you?
Where did you get that?
At the gallery.
That job was signed off. You can't say we were to blame.
I was getting a bad... The place looked like a front, and the only person there... Maybe the office itself could get...
Are you done? No, thanks.
I caught the cop.
Ah! Keep it away!
Thanks.
オフィスを調べるか。
Romanovs.
ロマノフ。
The ashtray was full of...
灰皿はない。ネズミが気になるな。
The office looked like it...
引き出しは気になるんだけどな。
Look.
Annette's peripheral... The office... The Vera...
扉調べたいの。
I said... Please.
She might talk...
What can I...
Are you betting on a horse?
No.
Oh.
Don't be an idiot. I got 50 euros on Lucky Break.
Ah.
So do I, Sherry.
うん、ゴキブリを見せてもあれだしな。
I've got a cook.
Those... No thanks.
I've got some...
Yes, I saw you pick them up. Keep them. I can...
Do these clippers look familiar?
Yes. I mean, no. Why should they look familiar?
お、爪切り知ってんのか?
Do you recognize it?
That would take... I had a boss who wore... Yeah.
Thanks.
ん? 黒いノート。
Hands off me.
Can I just have a look?
Certainly not. That book is very...
Oh. Hmm.
I caught the...
ゴキブリの入った箱をノートに載せる。
That would...
え、ダメなの？じゃあ、電話に載せる。扉に。え？
What can I...
I've got a cook.
Those dra...
Do these clip...
Yes. I mean...
Do you recognize...
爪切りがうさんくさいんだよな。
I had a boss. Yeah.
Thanks.
なんか怪しいんだけどな。
Hands off, mister. I said...
That wouldn't...
なんだ、ヒントが欲しい。なんかラジオに
That was...
え?
That...
Hello, we're security. We make you secure.
Nice.
I wanted to see what secrets that...
What can I do?
Oh.
Recognize this?
Hey, that's my photo.
That's you with Lane, I believe.
So, what if it is?
もしかして恋人なの?
What is he to you?
Oh, my actor. That's what he is. My little actor.
Yeah, I thought you said you had nothing to do with the gallery.
Look, here's how it is. I've only been here a few weeks. I had nothing to do with that gallery job. I just delivered the paperwork.
So, who was the manager before you?
I don't know. She just, one day, didn't come in for work. I shouldn't be talking to you. The boss told me to keep my mouth shut.
怪しいな。
The boss.
のオーナーは?
Have you got his number or address?
No, I've forgotten it. I mean, I never knew it.
Annette, a serious crime has been committed. You're in a lot of trouble.
I had nothing. Look, I need this job. I need the money. Anyway, it's only a silly old painting. No one got hurt.
The gallery owner was shot.
そうそう。
Badly?
Yeah,
死ん
he's
だけ
pretty
ど。
dead.
Oh.
This is a murder investigation. Now, who's your boss?
I don't know. Honest, he faxes me if he wants anything.
He.
I've never seen him, never met him.
Hmm.
Don't make trouble for poor Annette.
Thanks. I was pretty sure Annette. She sounded. Time to put the thumb screws on Lane.
レインさんか。
Time to confront.
レインと対決する。
The gallery was sealed off. Lane wasn't exactly, and it looked like he was.
え、近くにいねえの？
Hi.
Monsieur.
レインさん知らない
I'm
か。
looking for.
Ah, yes, monsieur. He came by earlier. Told me.
おー、はいはい。なるほどね。よし。どっから出るんだこれ。
Hi.
Monsieur.
よっしゃ。で、奥さんとこ行って締め上げよう。地下鉄。
So Lane? What a big heart. Did he have a grand scheme or just loose morals?
ピンポーンと。ブー。
Hello?
This is George Stobart. May I come up?
I'm sorry.
I know that's you, Mr. Lane. I need to talk to you.
おう、出てこいや、レイン。
Mr. Lane, does the name Annette mean anything?
I have no...
I need to talk.
I'm sure...
Mm-hmm. If you don't let me in, I'll tell the police about your interesting connection to the security company.
All right then.
ちょろいぜ。
Dear Lord, George, you have the worst timing.
Is this a bad time to accuse you of lying?
What do you want?
I've just come from Vera's security.
So?
What do you know about the owner of Vera's security?
I've never had the pleasure.
Tell me
So,
about Annette.
アネッテが。
Who? From Vera Security.
I don't know any.
嘘つけ。
Do you know?
Yes.
Is that all?
Yes.
I'm surprised you let your conquests keep souvenirs.
Where did you get that?
Annette lent it to me.
Quit waving it around, for God.
Come on, Lane. Tell me about
All right. I had a fling with
夜
her,
遊び
okay?
だったんだ。
And you two fixed the security for the robbery?
No, nothing like that. Anyway, the fling was a mistake. She turned out to be...
I believe you. You're not a criminal, just a lecherous old man.
Less of the old, if you don't mind. As it happens, I make a lot of women happy.
Especially when you leave them. Can you tell me anything about the owner of...
Annette told me he's some
家
angry-looking
の顔つき
Russian
のロシア
chap.
人らしい。
Okay, Lane, take it. You want me to show Bijou this picture?
All right, I'm going.
Promise?
And give me that photo.
If Lane was telling me, that meant that she said she'd never met the owner and was very keen to get rid of me. I wondered if she was hiding something in...
Are you going to...
Pleased to make your acquaintance, madame. My name's George Stobart.
どうも、ジョージです。
Call me Bijou.
なんか、ラフ
The
像と
subject
か
looked
すげえな。
vulnerable. You have...
Oh,
ラフ像ばっかな。ドレッサー。
Sherry, please.
そうなのステレオ。
The stereo was... I suddenly realized...
Hello, young man.
I'm from the insurance... I'm so sorry for your loss.
Henri, my poor sauvage. He died in his prime.
Could I...
Well, why not? A little company might just
気分は上々。
pep me up.
Henri was very brave at the gallery. He tried to stop the thief and paid the ultimate price.
Henri was my lion and my little pussycat.
How are you coping?
I'm still trying.
Can you tell me about the gallery?
The gallery was Henri's baby. He never spoke to me.
So you weren't involved?
Not at all. Business is not my thing.
Your record player seems to be stuck on the same song.
Yes, this song gives me great comfort.
Is that a painting of you?
Yes, darling. Though obviously he got my hips completely.
Who painted it?
Oh, some acquaintance of Henri's. I don't recall his name.
Bijou, I think someone involved with the gallery. It wasn't Hector Lane. He's not devious enough.
But who?
I don't know. But I will get...
Why do you...
Does this smell...
It's heavenly, isn't it? Oh,
Do you know this company, Vir...
no. That's...
素敵ねってなんだろう。
That's...
ビスケッ
Rich
ト。
tea?
ビスケットいかがですか
Why is it?
I was feeding it to a
こ
cockroach.
れ売り方なんですよ。
I think perhaps...
そりゃそうだわ。
Hey, this might cheer you. Say hello to Trevor.
A cockroach?
I prefer the word pal.
And I prefer the word
その間
pest.
違いじゃない。
Please never...
Thank you for your help.
My pleasure.
Bijou appeared to know me. I still couldn't discount. Annette, on the other hand, had lied about Vera's security's owner.
姉ってな。
A small, poor creature.
姉ってをし。
Henri was now dressed in cheap. On balance,
オッケー。死んでよ。で、あのばあさんをどっち目に
night was falling, and it was time to pay.
それから数分後。
The empty mall was the perfect ambiance for a little detective. I wanted a good look at that back office. I
シャッターは閉まってるな。
There was no way I needed to find.
シャッター操作盤は
It was the shutter There was no. It must have been controlled. A wire ran up to the electrical box.
ケーブルにつながってる。
There was an electrical box.
じゃあ屋台を使えばいいじゃないか。台を使えばいいじゃないか。え？どういうこと？
Rearrange. Leave it if I. All that's on.
え、なんであっち行ったらこっち出してんの？ん？
There was an electrical. Bassam. The empty box had been left out overnight. No. There was an electrical box. Nope. That. Real.
ネオサインじゃないから。何台車がちこちさせてんだ俺。
There was no. It was the.
ヒントが欲しい。ネオンサインの方にどら
Rearranging this. There was an electrical.
ヒントがよくわかんねえ。
Vera's. There was an electrical.
ヒント見てもよくわかんねえな。お
The girder.
あ、こっちね。なるほどね。どら。サスケやな。
I popped the lid open. Inside was an aircon unit and it was the motor that the aircon blade was the wire connected the power supply. It was the power supply. It was the master control.
Sweet.
The aircon blade was I was glad.
Cable.
The wire connected. It was the power supply. The wire connected the. It was the master. The wire connected the. It was the motor that operated.
Okay. 爪切りで切る。爪切り。爪切り。切っちゃったけど大丈夫なのこれ。
The wire connected the power.
なんかいろいろ切ったけど大丈夫なのこれ。
That. I'd cut the wire in half.
Oh. 侵入成功。この引き出し気になるの。
In the drawer was a. It was my lucky day.
日曜のメンバーを手に入れたか。奥の部屋を調べるか。
The room was pitch black.
マッチ使おう。
In the corner of the room was a pizza delivery scooter, just like the one the killer had escaped on.
シュレッダー。
There was a letter. There was a letter jammed. I tried to free. Its service was. The shredder was. There was a letter. I tried to free.
歯車回す。爪切り。
That was.
うん。香水。
That
意味がないのか。マッチ。綿棒。
That would be.
意味ないの？
I tried to free the.
歯
There was a
車が
letter
回
jammed in the
せない
shredder.
か。一旦掘りか。換気口になんかある。
The air vent. The air vent. Just. The box was empty. Annette.
オイル。
Oil had dripped. Oil had dripped from the
スクーターを調べよ
It was a pizza. It was a pizza.
う。うん。
Oil had dripped from the scooter onto.
なるほど、綿棒を。ちょっと待って。
I smeared some oil onto the cotton bud.
染み込ませて。滑りを良くするわけね。
I smeared. I reckoned the oil would. It was time to.
おーっと。これは。なんかめんどくさそう。とりあえずセーブして、とりあえずここら辺にしとくか。というわけで、今日はここまでにしておきたいと思います。お疲れ様でした。ふう。